All right, everybody. This week's homework is to draw a tide pool. So I'm going to show you a little bit how you can do it because it's not easy to draw. So the first thing we have to do is we have to draw the rocks, the coral. Now we have to make a hole. So we're going to start up here and we're going to go down. Now remember, in the coral, we can find little rocks that go out, some go in. We have little holes for things to hide in. Okay, so I'm going to make the rock go up again. Here I'm going to make a nice big round rock, and here out like that. So now we have the inside of the tide pool. I need to put the water. So this is the water. So we already have our tide pool. Now what we can do is we can start decorating it with all kinds of things. So what can we find in a tide pool? First, I'm going to draw the seaweed. So we saw that some of the seaweed was just like this. Okay. Some of the seaweed was also, we'll say like this, a bit like a hand. The seaweed can grow out of the rocks on the side. It doesn't always have to be on the floor. Now, I don't have many colors, but some of the seaweed was yellow. Some of the rocks were red. So if you watch the video again of the tide pools, you can see all the different things that are inside it. So now I'm going to draw maybe a little crab. So my crab is going to be over here. So he has his claws. He has his big head. He had another claw and two eyes and a mouth. And he had little legs. Alright, I have my crab. So what else did we see? We also saw that there was a sea urchin. So the sea urchin likes to hide in holes. So I'm going to color him black. Remember, the sea urchin is the one with all the spikes on his body. He had long ones, he had short ones, he had all kinds of spikes. So, this is my sea urchin. What else did we have? We also had anemones. If you remember, the anemones were the small things with many hairs that pull the animals into their mouth in the middle. So this will be the anemone right here with his mouth. Now actually there were many anemones together, so I'm going to make a few more. Now don't forget, when you do your drawing, you want to put some color, because the color makes it beautiful. Alright, I'm going to draw some little fish because there were many little fish. Now there were different colors of fish. There were big ones, there were small ones. Now some of the rocks were coral, and coral has sometimes little circles in them. Sometimes you can see seashells. So I'm going to put another seashell over here. Like a clam. Alright. What else did we see? We saw a sea cucumber. The sea cucumber was black, so I'm going to draw the sea cucumber black like this. Okay, so there's many more things that I can put in, like the sandworm and what else? Well, you can watch the video again to see all of the things that we put inside, or we can see inside the tide pool. Okay, so on Friday you're going to show us your picture, you're going to show us what you made, and I want you to explain with your words the different things that you put inside your tide pool. So you can say, this is the seaweed, this is the coral, this is the sea urchin, the sea cucumber, this is the crab, these are the fish. Okay, now try to put a little bit of color to make it beautiful, and hopefully everything goes well. All right, guys, see you on Friday.